Hello, so I basically did all the quests and the only thing I have to do is of course go to Phineas. This is not a location that I can do yet. But the way you handle the quest with assisted dance with death, I'm not sure I like it. So I did a quest, I solved it in an alternative way, meaning I made peace for both of them, and this is actually my first fail quest. So I failed the quest because I I was thinking outside of the box and actually helped people and didn't cause a blood bath. Yeah, so whatever. That's the way the game was programmed. And you get this reward. It looks a little weird in my opinion. And it's not really looking like combat ready helmet, but bonus damage to creatures. And it's a clothing item, meaning it's not armor, it's something that you wear. Okay, let's speak with Mr. Finesse.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing the... If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the detail. The chemical is absolutely essential to... If you don't bring Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth, virtually every colony requires the presence. Clark is complicit in every one... Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll... Remember, you can trust her if that's what you're asking. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, regardless. Absolutely. Well, no, I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in... Yes, that troublesome bounty on my work is my life. Because we've lost our way. The Hope is full. Unfortunately, the Hope's... 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in... But,
Well, that was a funny one, so... Well, basically, we should all be dead because we have passed the 10-year mark. Also a new level. I have no idea what to level up even more. But I guess I'll go with Intimidate to 100. That's always a good one, right? And after that, I'll just have to see. As you can see, I only need Science. Science is the best way to do it. Also, decrease the enemy's armor. Yeah, this is the build I wanted. Actually choose thick skin by mistake, but it actually worked out pretty well. What is your name again? Oh, Bubbles. Yes. Bubbles. So now the only thing we have to do is go to Byzantium, which means we are getting very close to the end of the game, and I just want to see how fast I can finish it. Now, where is Byzantium?
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes. So Byzantium is still on Terra, so basically all the important locations are on Terra to the planet you start on. Again, kind of disappointed.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
I'm afraid to talk to Ellie. She is weird.
Since we're in Byzantium, anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Which brings us... See, I'm a... Yeah, exactly. And, great. If you've got an outfit you haven't walked... Anything else? It's... Even the bribes are overpriced. The real... There's all these invisible... Call it... I was a top... Now, everything's...
Okay, not really in the mood for chit-chatter. Also, you're not coming with us? Max and Sam are coming with us. This is new. The picture here. Bijou's review. Okay, now let's see what's in here. Except a lot of decadence, a lot of prosperity, and a lot of wasteful spending of the money. That should be going to helping all the people we just, you know, almost killed on our adventures. And this is a big place, isn't it?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere. Yeah, that's my codename for... Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is... Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide... Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Afraid not. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicator. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever... I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have... But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder if they can't... After a while...
That was a boring discussion. I wish I hadn't listened to that. Okay, the suggestion box. First world problems. Sure, we can check out her parents, the first thing. But first, let's get out of here. Let's discover that. Let me guess, it's this way probably. Hey, what is my elevator music? Oh, here it is. Long elevator ride, isn't it? So, what else did you learn in prison? Did you learn some martial arts?
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running.
Oh, so this is funny. He's actually dusting the broken buildings, which need repairing, not cleaning.
Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Wait a second, something is weird here.
Doesn't look like any.
She has long hair, but you
But
can't
what
see her
are you
long hair.
doing here?
Ah well.
And how did we ever...
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presents. Natural. Tell you. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of represent... Fresh, natural? Listen, you got a real I'm making a feature. Space Pirates of...
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for...
That's a unique model there. Might want to lease him for a Macbeth production, if it ever... So what do you say? Terrific. We're holding on...
Auditions.
It's so polished, it shines.
The dissidents.
So this is Bijou's, the thing you saw in the commercials. Quarantine, Sprat sighted? What? Well, the city is a little more lively than the others, but it's still very dirty and looks dangerous. Pastry and...
From a few weeks ago was
We are getting a facelift.
You mean the one?
Ooh, guns, I like guns. A lot of guns are in here.
Looking for weapons? Why? Byzantium? Marauders? Dissidents? Only because we make...
I can honestly say I'm personally terrified at the thought of someone such as yourself wielding a high-powered weapon.
Indeed. It's up to us to take our... One can never be too...
Okay, whatever. So let's see what guns they have in here. This is actually very bad. You know, before you got here, I went and bought this sniper rifle and actually upgraded it to the max.
What can I...
So now they give me this one. Oh well, it's the same. I guess I don't have to upgrade it. Yeah, it's basically the same thing, only that it's a higher level one. So the special weapons don't have anything special. They're just higher levels of the same variety of the guns. Other than that, he seems to be selling stock items. 26, yeah, it's stock items all over the place. But they're pretty. Okay, that scared me for a little moment. They look like they mean business. What is this? Is the solar system? Yeah, it is. I like this small detail. So I guess here is where the rest of their budget went into. Yes, all this budget just to make this big city, which is probably the main city of the game.
I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how.
Okay, let's see what they have here. Just the normal guns. I need some water. Do you sell water in here? No, you sell milk. That's so nice. Well, everyone seems to be enjoying themselves in this pleasant little town. Okay, so that's the Halcyon parcel service.
My dear fellow,
Probably a lot of locations will open up later. Yeah, this is still the Halcyon colony. This is Terra 2.
Alright, how does this sound? Sorry.
Audio pictures. I need to come here later. I can just pick that up. That's amazing. Yeah, so... Well, this is more of the same actually.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination...
This is where those who fancy themselves the best and brightest of our...
Purple berry, Spectrum vodka. Wow, this is something new. This is for every class, meaning they are the upper class. Yeah, this may look pretty, but it's a little, I don't know, uninspired. Okay, let's see what they have to say about their daughter.
Do you mind? We're busy.
This really isn't a good time.
Oh, I have to have her in my party. Well, that's a shame. I thought we were going to do this without her having, you know, to be in our party. Then let's go for the main quest, I suppose. Antibiotics. Now, where is that main quest? Minister's Guard. Okay, let's go and see what his guards have to tell us. Nice, he's watering the plants. Good boy. And they even have a river in here. Well, I guess this is a very wealthy city.
Please allow me to improve your drinking request. Studies have shown that drinking in the best.
Okay, that was funny, a little bit. Same drinks as always.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of. Of course not. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me.
Oh, he's, oh, you definitely he's basically the most... That means I got a key to the
A
minister's
key, you
estate.
say?
That's right. That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? You should be... Wow, listen to me. I'm so... Who am I? It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
That sounds like he's opening a Coke bottle, a Coca-Cola
You
bottle.
got like this crazy energy. Oh, Laws. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop. You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Move out of the way, you silly robot. Oh, okay, I'm starting to understand. Come on, get inside. Close the doors. And we pickpocket him. Oh, you can all steal everything from him, even if you don't have the pickpocket, okay. Well, he doesn't need his gun anymore, that's for sure. Well, that was kind of easy. And you just find loot laying over the streets in here. Well, this is the promised city after all. Ah, that's so cute. He's a cute boy. Tiny canid. So it is really like a dog. How do I get up there? That's the... Ah. How do you cross this? Okay, let's go to the minister's square because we basically have nothing else to do. I'll have to do the side quests in another video.
You must be joking.
Did I hear someone talking? Someone with a name?
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't... How? Why?
And here you are, frolicking.
Speed setting. Whistle while you work.
Oh.
Whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you.
Honestly, what is the board thinking, letting so many of your ill... I earned my place here, just like every... Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
By the way, I'm happy. I actually found a girl with long hair. So she's the only girl with long hair in the whole game. And she's meant to be not likable, but I like her already. Just because of her hair.
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye? He was a true... I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I... Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success... If you have wealth, you're well. Now, do we have any for... What's wrong? This city is meant for us. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful. And this early... The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the... By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to the... Tell me, how is that fair? Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanic. It's not right. I deserve to see any district... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say
Yes,
I
I
hire you
have
to
been.
investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Oh, we get paid this time. I like this plan.
Yes, me too.
Yes. Listen to your...
Viker.
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is... Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant.
Thank you, my lady.
I hear the chosen retirees all... Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, the same way anyone gets anything. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that... For favors like this, you need to spend...
Oh, nice. So you basically have a place where all the people go, and I suspect that's a place where they either make slaves or they make human meat products. So it's either Sol and Grim or something like Planet of the Apes and the people are the slaves. Glad I picked that one up.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited. This ultimatum brought to you. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much. Minister Clark's a private man.
Sure. So I have to I have to recover his package from the whatever. Okay, let's recover his package from the HPS or something. Well, they're just giving me all the hints I need. Free loot. I wish this was free as well, but no. I still don't get it why they have chests on their streets.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, nothing. Laws, I knew it! You got... I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morality. Maybe I let them out more often than regulation. And so what if I... They escaped. And before... Even if I did dare go... Really? They have intelligent eyes. Please, do... Well, and pipes. Every... Not that I place it. To deal with... Oh, very well. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite. So you see, it's not just name. There's Lord Reginald Kim III.
Okay, this is boring. We're talking about rats.
So, she's a member of... Something else? But I must say...
Well, I'll do your quest. Save the sprats. Okay, I'll save the sprats. But first I have to get the package. Well, that was a little weird. Too much discussion about the rats. Hello. Short hair lady.
Fine day. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel. We do in fact have a parcel here. You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release. Oh, I'd have to submit a request for... Couldn't say. We've got a backlog and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years. But I could give my successor... You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Yeah, they don't have a suggestion box. Well, intimidate or let's go intimidate. Why not?
Why do you need to know? You know, that is an absolutely sound and sensible line of reasoning. And I see your... Here's your parcel.
Well, that was easy. You just asked for it. Oh, I was supposed to wait in line, maybe. Well, I guess you can steal everything from this place then. 60 lockpick. Doesn't look like it has something interesting in there. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, this being the last city probably of the game, let's just take our time with it. I'll make a few more videos and then I'll go straight into the side things, like builds, like companions and some other stuff.
I tell you what, we'll change the font in our contracts as per your...
What? The fonts? What are they talking about? A lot of vending machines, that's for sure. Little canine, hum hum hum. Good boy. Very good boy. How can you be afraid of them? They're like normal dogs in this place. It sure is a huge city, but it has that retro sci-fi look to it. And that's why I like it. Okay, we don't have enough time to enter the place, but they look mean and serious. We'll see next time what they